Sharing soon. Round one, fight.
Try this again. Had some technical difficulties here. Okay. So good evening. Good evening. Sorry things got cut out. Having a little problems here. Don't know what's up here. So, how many minutes has it been? Give a little bit for people to pop on here. I just kind of restarted the stream because it just cut out. I don't know why it did that. See from this phone if I could log in somehow. So at least it's public. Anyway, we gotta start the show all over here. And I don't know why this phone's acting up, or this camera. So from the last live stream, you see right there, just cuts out. I did a pretty good job. I had a lot of people on it. John says hi. Leon says hi. Leon says check out the Temple Zeus organization to find out the truth behind reality. Funny accent. And then the damn thing cuts out. I don't know why it's doing that. I might use a different camera. I don't know. I'm using my Apple iPhone right now. So good evening, everybody. Got some news going on and stuff. ARCADE1UP Tempest, as you saw maybe in my shorts. Again, the controls, everything just stopped working except for the volume, the power, and the roller ball. Can't start it or nothing. It looks like it's some type of defect because when I first bought the Tempest machine, which let me show you, it used to be right there. I kicked it out. I can't put up something like that. First time I got it, didn't do nothing to it, played it. Only 2 games and then it broke. ARCADE1UP, I forced them to send me a new controller at no charge, the whole thing. Put it in there. About a couple weeks ago, I was going to play Major Havoc. Same thing. There's some type of defect. I think this is the culprit right here. This is called a PCB controller board. as I say that in my shorts, they put a lot of damn glue in it. That could be the problem. I don't, it's hard to see in here, but you got like little tiny wires running through there. That could be another problem too, but I am 98% sure it's this. I got a little shock. I got a hold of ARCADE1UP. I paid, I think, $34 for another one of these. I should be getting it here in a couple weeks. I'm kind of shocked because I thought that they wouldn't carry that stuff. But I guess I was wrong. But they said they don't have a lot in their warehouse and they got to make or order more. I would advise people not to get a Tempest ARCADE1UP. There's some type of defect in these things. I don't exactly know what's going on with them yet, but it's just garbage. Anyways, you've seen on my thumbnail, they are coming out with House of the Dead 2 remake. Should be, I think, 4K. I think that comes out into October, early November. They're coming out with House of the Dead number 3 remake. I think that's next year. I think it's great, so you don't have to use the damn gun that goes out all the time. The best one I like is for Xbox, because it wasn't no remote control gun. Because I tell people with these controllers and that with the batteries, they go dead and it's pretty much done and over with. Those things are hard to switch. Internal batteries. Now if they had an external battery, I think that'd be better. Cindy says hi. I haven't seen her in a while. And as I was saying, as you saw my live stream earlier, I was in Plymouth, Michigan. I just got home here in Battle Creek. So, let's see what's tomorrow. Sunday, Monday, I have to head out to Kentucky and do some stuff. So, I'm a little bit of a break here. How have you been? I have been really busy there, Cindy. Right now, we're talking about some arcade stuff. ARCADE1UP, as I told people, I've got an accounting and business law degree, where you got some people on here on YouTube thinking they're smart, claiming ARCADE1UP's going out of business and that based on a bankruptcy. My answer to that is it is just bankruptcy. It doesn't indicate nothing. It just means they're behind in their bills for whatever reason. There was a lot of drama there. I guess the CEO took some money or something. I don't remember. I want the original Pac-Man. I was thinking about getting that. Assuming Godot's and countenance applies to computational complexity, does that mean P does not equal NP is undecidable in ZFC? Michelangelo, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, like Chuck E. Cheese, how many times they filed bankruptcy net? The news with ARCADE1UP is they are coming back. They got a new CEO and other stuff like that. I am not for or against ARCADE1UP. I'm just telling you how I feel about it, the news. I think they could do better if they put better controls in these machines. If they're not going to put better controls, then the price needs to come back down to $400. So, have you seen Phil Mayes? I don't know who Phil Mayes is. Anyway, I think, as I told people, ARCADE1UP with this new management system, I'm pretty sure that they might do a better job with their machines, with their customer complaints. They were coming out, they keep coming out with the same arcade cabinets and games. Sometimes it's just a little bit different. That's not good business. They just came back out with, I think it's the racing game. I forgot what it's called. Is it Need for Speed, I believe? Terminator 2 just came out. I have not tested it yet or physically seen it. I heard that they did put better controls in it. I don't know if that's true. So, again, other news going on. You got Wrestlefest coming out. They do have a bar top with 800 some games on it by Pandora. And then they got the original arcade. I think it's going to be like that size right there. coming out. They're supposed to have 3 games. I think it's by Basic Fun. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than the Arcade 1UP. I might be buying another arcade machine. It's a it's going to be a Super Mario Brothers. It's going to be a custom made one. I could make my own, but I just don't have the time. So this company I'm dealing with has great reviews. So I might go up to their showroom here next week to take a look at it before I buy it. They got one in Michigan and they got the other one in Florida. So you got to be careful with ratings, because sometimes employees will purposely go on there and lie and make up their own ratings. I'm not saying this is the case, but you got to read everything. So anyway, you can see, I don't know if you could see this, but you might be able to see the glue in it. You see the glue? That's a no-no right there. Anyway, I think this is very badly made. Hopefully when I get my new one, should be a couple weeks. Hopefully won't be blown up. I'm suspecting part of it's the hot glue they put in it. Now this one they're sending me, of course, ain't going to have any glue. You never want to glue them. If anything, just a little bit. Anyway, we got some arcade stuff, news that could be coming out. The Call of Duty is coming out next month, and at the end of October, I forgot the date, I think it's like the 26th, maybe November 1st. I had the date and I lost it. Grand Theft Auto is coming out, I think it's like May 21st or 18th, something like that. I'm hoping they might be coming out earlier, is the plan. I think their games are going to be running like $95. They're going to be pretty expensive. The handheld game by My Arcade, as I reported to you guys, I think it's 8 months ago. My Arcade is going to start boosting things up. They got an Atari handheld game. It looks really nice in graphics and stuff. I did order one. That's about $200, $198. That's with I think shipping, taxes, and all that. So I'm going to review that, because a lot of these people do not know how to review. And there's a guy that owns these pinball machines, or he gets them for free. He doesn't even open up the damn things and review it correctly. He just plays it. You can't be reviewing them like that. Okay, so anyway, let's see what new games are coming out. As far as future travel goes, I'll be heading out to Milwaukee. I think that I got tickets for it. I think it's next month at the Pfizer Forum. The Bradley Center got a hold of me about some stuff. I'm hoping to bring the organ back there, as I love the Bucks. I miss the Bradley Center a lot. So, anyway, let's see what news we got in here. Like I said, my phone has been acting up super bad. I don't know what's up. Skeletor. I won't exactly say that. It's actually a pumpkin mask. Okay, so let's see what's up here. And hopefully things will go good here. Okay, so let's take this in. Of course, till I don't get into politics, but people wrote me up about some guy named Charlie got shot and killed. These people are getting really stupid these days. That's all I got to say. I'm not into politics really. I just kind of do my own thing, but they're just going out shooting and killing each other. So let's see what's up here. I had some other news. If this thing stays on. Let me see. There was some other news in here I got. Anyway, see, I think it's November. I head out to Milwaukee, and then I'll be leaving to California in December. We're going to go to what's that? Yosemite Park. They got Resident Evil coming out. Okay. They got a lot of new games coming out for 2026. They got new Castlevanias I reported out a while ago. They're coming out. Of course, the Grand Theft Auto number 6. Look at this. I'm kicking ass. I got all these people writing me. Anyway, as I also reported on my A-list, they're coming out with Marvel. Remember, I told people never expect anything till you see it on the sales floor. Even if it's an A-list, they could, never bring it out. They could postpone it like they did the arcade right there with the Wrestlefest was postponed for 2 years. And I don't know why this thing keeps cutting out, and I get tired of it. Okay, so you got Marvel coming out. Castlevania, Dune Awakening. So I also said they're coming out with more 2D games. They're supposed to be coming out with He-Man. As you know, they came out with like Double Dragon last year. G.I. Joe, Power Rangers. They're going back to the basic like arcade looking style games. Easy controls. Oh, by the way, they came out with Twisted Metal on PlayStation Store. So I got all of them. Let's see. We got Cold Vein, Bloodstain. That's like the new Castlevania. Let's see what other games they got. 007. This looks like a Mega Man. We're still waiting for. Got a couple Marvels coming out. Gears of War. I have parts of the A-list, but not all of it. So, Warhammer, I heard that's supposed to be good. Okay, let's see what's up with this one. Like I said, my phone's kind of acting up here, and I hate it. They might have to update it. I think Wrestlefest is going to head up to around. I reported the price a while back, but I think Wrestlefest is supposed to be like $800 if I remember, $700. I heard it's supposed to have better controls and stuff. What's up with the mask? I am ugly. You don't want to see me. That's what's up for it. How about Conker's Bad Fur Day? Oh yes, back in the day I used to play that a lot. I do have it somewhere. Maybe I should play that on my live stream. What do you think? Conker's Bad Fur Day. I beat it. It's a comical 2D. Is it 2D or 3D? It's very comical, pretty fun arcade game. Billy Man, I don't understand Chinese. I am sorry. And if my life depends on it, I'll be dead. He can heal any anxiety, brother. That's right. Jesus is the truth, and I don't let these people bother me. My #1 subscriber will always be Jesus. You should get a Sweet Tooth mask from Twisted Metal. You got the body to pull it off. I don't know where you get one. I don't think they have one at I got this from Spirit of Halloween. I do have a Bane mask because I look like Bane. So people say, AWA or NWA. Are you talking about wrestling? I think that's what that is. Okay, so we head back down. I'm going to jump. Jesus Christ died for our sins and rose 3 days later so you could have eternal life with him in heaven. It's never too late to give your life to Christ. My life was given to Christ years ago. That's why I'm not scared of these people. Because they're inside of them. You're a grown adult. Why are you wearing a mask? Wearing a mask has nothing to do with being an adult or not. I wear it because this is America. You know, I got the freedom to. Just like you got the freedom to write stupid comments, I guess. I'm geeked up off the cart. Don't know what you mean by that. Be more specific. Cart, take a dab like a man. I wonder if he's talking to a gay named Cart. I'm high. That's not good. Anyway, let's see what kind of stuff we got out here. That's called Yosemite Park is where I'm heading to. I think now I could legally go back recording parks because someone wants to come up with the stupid idea that you can't film in parks and put it on YouTube. Give me a damn break, you know. The only difference is I might make some money off of it, but it's not like I'm bringing a camera crew in there. Okay, I've been getting these emails about this Charlie thing. You could be as sensitive as you want to. In Charlie Kirk's Final Moments, can you say he was leaning towards the left? Not the political left, but literally because he was just shot in the neck. People, I really don't get into politics. I kind of do my own thing. I don't know who this Charlie guy is. I saw a little bit of his videos. I think the way it looks to me, it seems like he's got an answer for everything. You know, there's people that he debated that don't make sense, but for example, if you go up to Charlie and say, okay, this guy shoplifted from Walmart, Charlie's always got an answer. Well, he shouldn't be doing that. Well, that's true. Then you say, well, you know, he had to steal, Charlie, but well, like he could have done this and that. Here's the problem, okay? What if the guy lost his job and don't have any money for food? Okay, what if he don't have money for food and he only went in there to store to feed him, starve himself? You know, now what is he going to say? Because I tell you this, I'm against stealing and that, but if I'm hungry and if I don't have a job, I would go in there and steal too because there's so much greed in the world. My question is, why is Charlie making $16 million just to sit down and talk? I don't understand that. That's greed. You know, why don't he get a job or something? I don't think anyone should be making millions of dollars just to sit there and talk. I don't understand that. I think that's messed up. And Charlie's got this mansion and stuff. Now, I'm going to tell people I am conservative. I do vote Democrat a little bit. You got some good Democrats, good Republicans, bad Democrats, bad Republicans, but you know the guy's fucking greedy. That's one thing I don't like about Republicans is the greed. You know, they like to waste environment stuff. So cool mask, thank you. But I've been getting this thing all day about Charlie. I don't know the guy. I don't watch politics. I don't know. I think the guy that shot him was a lunatic. Just an idiot, you know. And you got 2 YouTubers that were killed in Las Vegas about 2 months ago. That had nothing to do with politics. The guy just went out and shot the black woman and the black guy. So everything is not about political stuff. It's just born down to idiots. You know, like the amount of pedophiles out there. I just can't believe the amount of predators and pedophiles out there. I mean, look at all these catches. It's outrageous. You know, why would you want to touch a kid? So, anyway, people are writing me left and right. I was going to go over games. Okay, let's go over this. You could be. I've been getting this Charlie stuff all day, not the political up, but right. Randy was laughing. James says, I don't agree with what happened to Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk agreed with what happened to Charlie Kirk. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, but he said gun deaths are a necessary evil. Like I said, I don't watch politicians that sit there and talk all day. And that's how he went. The followers were just taking his advice. You know, I kind of agree with people about something like that. And the same thing goes with these churches. You get these good communicators that lie to these people and brainwash them. There's nothing in the Bible that says you have to give 10% of your income to churches and that. That was for Israel, and that was back then. A church I went to, I exposed a preacher for that, and you should see him go crazy about it. He had to go on the stage and explain himself. So, okay, Mrs. Mason, where's that, Mr. Shanta Mason says, cool mask. Because he is good what he does. Do you have a Batman mask? I have a Bane mask. And I can't find it because people say I look exactly like Bane because I'm a big dude. I would say before the accent though. Oh, race card again. Oh, don't know what you're talking about. Revelation, the final season. Drinking water is important so you don't get the cough. I agree. I drink a lot of Monster. I work a lot. I drink a lot of Monster because I need energy. It's not good for you, and I admit that, but I just like the energy boost. So, anyway, people writing me left and right. It's 4 in the morning. So, I should be going to Overland. Maybe next month. I am still looking for a new vehicle. Just haven't had time. If you're watching, it might be a Toyota 4Runner with a hard top on the top that folds up so I could sleep in it with my dogs. People were asking me about this girl. Am I going to go see her again? I ran into her. I didn't know who or what she was. And it's just kind of funny because she was live streaming a couple months before I saw her at the Overland, and she was doing a charity for dogs. I didn't know who this girl was, and I gave her some money. I went up there, I ran into her. She talked to me for a bit, and I just realized about a month or two ago I gave her money to donate to dogs on a live stream. Ain't that weird? I didn't know who she was. So, she seemed like a nice girl, I guess. But, I saw 2 other YouTubers up there that I don't know. I did not go up and tell them who I was because I'm not like that. You know, Chef Aaron, and there was another one. And someone said that there was a gay girl up there. I don't know her name. She drives a truck. I guess that Roaming Reckless hangs out with her. I don't know her. So, I think someone says she's gay. I'm against homosexuality, but what someone does with their body is none of my business. So, anyway, we will see what will happen. Let's see if we could check this out. If you see my live stream, I'm live streaming Metal Gear Solid. I just got that game. So let's see what other games are out here. But yeah, I mean, I don't watch the news that much, but I was emailed and stuff about that Charlie guy. People ask me. I'm not really into politics, people. Like I said, I am conservative. I do vote some Democrat. I am not a Trump supporter because he's mouthy. And I don't like the other two either, that Biden and that Kamala Harris. So, okay, so let's see what other stuff's coming out here. As I'm waiting for people to write. You see, this thing's messed up. Yeah, see, I keep getting this stuff. I didn't even put Charlie Kirk in there. The guy was pretty young, too. 31. Can't believe that. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about him. I guess he went to Trump's convention there. Let me see what Ben says. My eyes are burnt out, people, so you should start supporting the gym, brother, coming from a guy who was bigger than you. Took so much dedication and time, but man, you're thanking yourself. Well, got something to tell you there, because size don't mean nothing. It's density. It's people think that when someone's got big chests and big arms and that means you're stronger than that. That doesn't mean that at all. What they do is they put oil in their arms and their chests and make themselves look bigger. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a professional weightlifter, actually retired. I lift extreme heavy weights. People don't know there's a big difference between weightlifting and bodybuilding. I don't care what my body looks like. I just want the strength. You can see I got a big chest. But of course it hangs down a little bit because I'm getting a little bit old and I got into a serious accident. So I support the gym a lot. It's all over my channel. So I don't know what you mean by supporting the gym. Anyway, that's the other thing too. People claim they're always bigger and they're not. I just do go out in the gym and do my own thing. And one of the unique things about me is I do a lot of cardio too. There's a lot of bodybuilders and weightlifters that don't even run a treadmill. So anyway, let's see what other stuff we got here. I'm trying to look at the games here. See, this phone's acting up. Okay, here we go again. I'm gonna have to do something with this phone. Looks like Ben's writing me again. I get you. I was fat, no strength for me. It was losing fat and being able to move again for my health in general. Freak show. Ben, there are people that are actually fat that have muscle. There could be a lot of muscle underneath the fat. I got a little bit of a gut. You can't really judge people by looks. Like I said, there's people I know that have a gut. I got a gut because I don't care about abs and that. And by the way, as far as abs go, people think because your abs show that means you're healthy, and it doesn't mean that at all. Your abs shouldn't be showing at all or very little bit. There's a black guy on here who lifts weights just like me. His name's Lethal Thurman. He's just like me. He's a natural weightlifter, bodybuilder. He's a cop. He actually made a video about that the other day. Looks, like I said, looks don't mean nothing. You could still be a little bit fat and healthy, believe it or not. And I'm going to tell you something, Ben. There's no life guarantees. You could be extremely healthy, even myself. You could croak the next day. There's no life guarantees. So I just thank God I'm living as long as I am right now, because I got into a serious accident that could have ended my life 2 years ago. I do not have COVID-19. I cough a lot because I drink a lot of Monster and I haven't got any water, which I should get. Let me be back and get something to drink. Okay. Cough a lot because I drink this. I quit it. I jump back on it. And then I work a lot. So I work like between 70 and 90 hours a week. I never had COVID-19. Thank God for that. I wear the mask because I'm ugly. You don't want to see my face. It's mutilated. That, and I want people to concentrate on the videos, not my face. But where'd my damn thing go? Right there. Why the man, Mr. Fungetic. Mutilated from what? Working. Well, think about this. I mean, let me show you something here. The other reason is I'm an introvert. There's a lot of people on YouTube claiming they're introverts. They're not. I am. People that know me personally knows for a fact I'm an introvert. It's just people want to play games and claim they're something that they're not. Not only that, I'm not that important. So that's the other reason I wear it. Let me show you something here. Here's the other reason why I wear it. And this is being on the serious side. Okay, let's see if we can find it here. Do you want to sit here and stare at this all day, at someone's face? I mean, don't you get sick of that? You know, all this guy does is show his face and talks about himself. I mean, can you stay staring at that? Or anyone, a black guy, woman, you're going to get sick of seeing that stuff, you know? I mean, look at this. All you concentrate is on a face. I don't want to sit there and stare at that. Why do people want to stare at me? You see what I'm saying? That's the other reason I wear a mask. That, and the other thing is you got AI out there right now harassing people. It prevents AI from someone copying my voice and face and saying things inappropriate. You know. Well, first of all, I'm not gay, so boyfriend's out of the question. I'm not worried about a girlfriend. My self-esteem is really good. So, like I said, the mask has nothing to do with self-esteem. You gotta remember, I live in America just like you do, and you know, it's a free country. I named some of the reasons why I don't want my face on TV. I don't like staring at myself. I don't even take pictures of myself. The other problem, like I said, is you got AI now. People are copying off people, or you know, they take fake videos of them and voices, and they make them say stuff that they never said. So I could avoid a lot of that problem. The other thing too is when I'm out in public, I want to be concentrating on filming and doing my work, not talking with people. I don't need a bunch of group of people around me. If it's like natural causes, that's fine. But I prefer to be out in the field just filming, and I'm more of an action worker type guy, not a talker. Kane, is that you? It could be. He's Tyler Robinson, actually. That's right. What do I want attention for? I'm a nobody. I might show my face later on. I don't know. Actually, my face is shown a little bit in some of my videos, but you know, you can enjoy the video without a face. Anybody, you know. There's people. I mean, you know, you look at their thumbnails. All they do is stick their face in the thumbnail. I mean, I got a letter about this guy. Let me show you. Now I am going to talk about this. Let me show you guys some, okay? If this phone works. And let's think about this for a minute, okay? Thus saith the Lord of Israel, at end times people fall in love with themselves, okay? And I'm getting a lot of shit. This is one of the guys, for an example. He shows his face on all the thumbnails like he's important. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Just about all his thumbnails, he shows his face like he's important. The Scott on tape. This guy is copying off of me. You can't go out and do your own graves and stuff. I did Mr. Wonderful, so he runs over there and does it. I did Chris Kyle's, he goes over there and does it. With these people like him, he thinks it's a competition. And like that guy said, and I agree with him, it wasn't really directed at me. These YouTubers, instead of going out doing their own thing or showing something that's not on YouTube, if one person does it, they all got to do it to try to outdo each other. And this guy, I'm not in a competition. I go out and do my own thing. It's what my subscribers want me to do. I always have a connection to that person when it comes to a grave, even if it's an AI. Something I'm interested in, I'm around the area. I don't watch these other YouTubers' videos. I only watch like a little bit of Roaming Reckless. I watch documentaries. You know, they can't go out and do their own stuff. This guy on tape is copying off me. It's ridiculous. He just did Lanny Poffo. You know, there's a difference between doing the same grave and copying or trying to outdo somebody. Okay? He's trying to outdo me. I'm not in competition with these people. I just go out and do my own thing. It's about money. What happened to Richard Simmons? They all run to his grave. They don't know nothing about him. I have in my house somewhere a personal letter from him 25 years ago. I even got an email from him personally. I might do his grave later on, but a lot of these people don't know that Richard Simmons smacked the shit out of some guy for messing with them. Like I said, every grave I do, it's what I want to do, or I have a connection to that person. Even says an AI. My videos are totally different. And this guy on tape is doing the same format as me. It's like, and then he's bitching about his analytics. I don't watch the Scott on tape guy. People wrote to me, you know, this guy's copying off you. It's like, you know, you can't go out and do your own stuff. I don't understand that. I mean, it's ridiculous. Here's what he looks like. He looks like a rooster. And he's your pop culture tour guide. What's his name? The sniper, Chris Kyle, he has nothing to do with pop culture. I mean, this guy is just outrageous. He just wants money, dude. You know, it's like, let me see something. I mean, yeah, this is ridiculous. Can I at least have one grave to my damn self? I was the first person to do Lanny Poffo's grave, the very first person. To me, it's not about who's first and last and that. He has to run over there and do it. It don't make sense. And if you listen to his video, which I watched, because someone told me about it, he don't even know nothing about Lanny Poffo. Now, I understand that, like, I didn't know Randy Macho Man Savage. I didn't know that was his brother. I knew they had the same last names. But I think that's actually his stepbrother. And I didn't know that, and I learned that. Okay, but and he's complaining about his videos have bad analytics. Of course they have bad analytics. You're copying off people. YouTube picks that up. And like I said, I don't watch these people's YouTube videos. It's like that guy says, quit trying to outdo each other, just do your own stuff. It's ridiculous. It's like TikTok. They all got a mouth sync each other. It's stupid. There's this comedian woman. Let me show you something. You know, they all got a copy off each other. Why not just do your own stuff? Let me see. You got women copying off this girl now. Let me see if I could get her here real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna sit here and see. This woman right here, you notice she has these like mom, me, crook. You got other people copying off her now. It's stupid, you know. Why not just go out and do your own thing? You know, I got another guy copying off me. You know, there, like I said, there's a difference between doing the same thing and just purposely copying off someone to try to outdo them for money. You know. Oh, nobody is a nobody and anybody is a somebody. Morgan and Morgan for the people. That's an attorney. What do you do? I make videos. I travel. You seem bitter. Let's go, Undertaker. Don't know what you mean by bitter, but when someone can't do their own thing and go to every graveyard you're doing just to outdo you, that's pathetic. YouTube should be about fun. I tell people YouTube is not a job unless maybe you're retired. A side gig's fine, or if you have a business. But a lot of these people are doing it for jobs. It's not for a job, okay? And then now, like that guy said in the video he sent me, these YouTubers want to try and do the same graves and stuff just to outdo each other. You know, I do it for fun. I have a personal connection if I'm around the area. I don't care what they do. If they all do the same grave, that's fine. But like I said, there's a difference between doing the same grave and just doing it to copy or to to copy or try to outdo you. It's just stupid. You know, it's just like the lip syncing and TikTok. You look at my TikTok, it's about traveling. That's what it is. I don't lip sync or copy off anyone. It's like, just be yourself and do your own thing. This mask right here, the mask is my channel, my videos is 100% me. Even the mask, because I'm an introvert. You know? You got a guy on here, like I like hockey and Friday the 13th. There's a guy on here copying off me. Goes out, wears a Jason mask, and his YouTube channel didn't go anywhere. Every 100% video, every video I do channel is 100% me. So, just be yourself and do your own thing, and that's how you get subscribers. Not everyone, you know, if everyone's the same, it gets boring. I'm myself. I have a guy telling me how to do my videos. Do your videos how you want to do it, whatever your heart tells you. That's how my channel is doing great. I don't watch other YouTube videos, YouTubers, except for a very few. I watch that Roaming Reckless, because she's from Michigan like me, and she does her own stuff, you know. And then I watch Faces of the Forgotten's pretty good. Not like him. He did the same grave as I did, which was Dawn Bradshaw. I got Dawn Bradshaw. I had a special connection with her because I just saw her 2 weeks before she got killed. I got the video somewhere. And Faces of Forgotten did her grave too. That's fine because he wasn't copying off me. He was doing it because he just did the same grave as me. He was interested in it. Now the only thing he was wrong at is she did not get killed in front of thousands of people. It was at a Shamu diner. She got killed in front of 12 people. So he was wrong about that. It's okay to make mistakes, but she was not killed in front of thousands of people. Father in heaven, we trust you. No man or religion could save us, just your Son. Please send the Holy Spirit to touch everyone that lost, bring them home. We all sinners in this world. Yes, I am a sinner. And by the way, people play the game of sin is sin. Sin is not sin. There's different degrees to it. It says it in the Bible. Mr. Funk, I bought 2 bigger plates in an egg roll from Panda Express today. Oh, so you watch my videos. I love Panda Express. I only buy their chicken. They got great chicken. I went to, I was up in Plymouth about 4 hours ago. I went to BD Mongolian Barbecue. I love that place. They all shut down in Michigan except for one. Now I know, I used to go to one in Dearborn, Toledo, Columbus, and that. They were doing great, and all of them shut down. Last time I knew there was 2 in Michigan left. I think it's called Sterling Heights and Canton. And I just talked to the guy today, and he said they just shut the Sterling Heights one down. They only got 1 left in Michigan. I think they got 3 left in Ohio, 2 in Pennsylvania. I got a feeling they're going to go out of business. I don't know. They blame it on the coronavirus. I don't think it's really the coronavirus. I think they're just not, restaurants. It's hard to stay in business with restaurants. They come quick and they go quick. So, anyway, let me grab this and see what's up. But people, I'm not really into politics. I just do my own thing. There's goods and bads on any side. Republicans, Tea Party, Democrats. I used to talk to Carl Levin a lot. He was a Democrat in Michigan, and super nice guy. We never talked about politics. We talked about sports and stuff like that back in the day. But he passed away, I think it's been 5 years now or so. But I did his grave. So, let me see what else we got up here. But yeah, people, if you're going to do your own video, see, people are copying off this girl. If you're going to do your own video, do it what you want to do. Do it based on your heart, and don't go around copying off people, because YouTube's going to pick that up. Your analytics going to go down. And to me, it's like you don't have your own set of horns. Like I said, doing the same thing is one thing. Copying just to steal their views or outdoing them is awful. So they all want to outdo each other. Why not do something what people haven't seen yet, or talk about something new? And that's what I do. But like my cough, there's people that they act like a robot behind a microphone. I don't. If you listen to my videos, I don't practice talk. I just say what I gotta say. But my channel is doing really good. So I'm not even trying. I think, like I said, it's all the stuff that I do. Video games, that's me. My dogs. Traveling, I love traveling. I mean, look what I do versus what these other people do. I always brought my dogs to Home Depot and Lowe's, and then you got that cheerleader lady copying off me now and roaming reckless and stuff like that, which is fine. I think people should bring their dogs, not pit bulls, to Home Depot, and that. I think it's an enjoyable experience. And and because of me, malls are now allowing dogs, and you know, and malls are starting to pick up in business. I mean, look at all the things I do. You know, I always stay busy no matter what. As far as my house goes, the tornado that destroyed it, today they did the final patchwork on my drywall because I have mold in it and stuff. So I gotta move my stuff back in the closet. Thank God. Some clothes got destroyed, mold and stuff, the roof. I kind of lived like a pig for a while. My whole house was messed up because I had to clean that area up. We had to redo it. Tornadoes, people are very dangerous. I was a little shocked because this year I have not ran into a tornado yet. So usually I run into them, but that's a lot of public speaking for an introvert. Introverts ain't about speaking. I'm speaking behind a mask. It's about not having a spotlight on you. Talking to people only when you have to. I'm doing this because I'm talking about games and stuff. But no, I'm an introvert. It's got nothing to do with public speaking. This ain't public. I'm behind a mask. Like I said, I don't need the spotlight on me. I'm not that important. Let me see. Introverts do speak when need to be. There's a spotlight on you currently. No, there ain't. There's a spotlight on my mask. No one knows what I look like. I could speak. Introverts could speak publicly. An introvert only speaks when they have to. I just don't go out and talk to anyone to do it. Right now, I'm kind of doing a job here and there. It's about games. You gotta look up the definition of introvert. You know, I'm pretty much by myself. Let's see what the definition says on here. Symptoms of introvert. I am an introvert, so symptoms of introvert. I'll give it to you right here. Now you gotta be careful with the internet because it's not always accurate. Feeling drained by, and it just erased. I hate this thing. Let's read it. Introverts typically exhibit symptoms like preferring solitude, which I do, feeling drained by social interactions, which I do. I'm talking behind a mask. Preferring deep conversations over talk. This is a deep conversation. I'm going over games and stuff. I'm not doing any small talk. Enjoying deep thinking, which I do. And having a small, close-knit circle of friends. I only have like one friend. I do have a lot of, what do you call that there? I have one friend. I don't have a lot of friends because I just choose not to and I don't have the time. But I do have a lot of, it's like one step below a friend. I forgot what you call that. If I remember the name. They also may be more reserved, thoughtful, and enjoy solitary activities like reading or creative pursuits. What is that word? It's one step down from friend. I got a lot of those. Acquaintances. I got tons of acquaintances. One friend's good enough for me. You definitely have nomenclature incorrectly. I don't know what that is. Who is that behind you? I don't know. Are you talking about the robot there? There's a robot. I dig that chrome shine on the mask. Very Jason X. Thank you. I love the chrome. I got another chrome one around here somewhere. Let me look up this word. Nomenclature. I don't know what nomenclature means. It says it's Arabic. C-O-A-T-U-R-E. It looks like I spelled it wrong. Nomenclature. I don't know what that is. It says I'm choosing names for things. The term or terms apply to someone or something. I don't know what you're talking about. I speak facts. I think he's talking about the word introvert. No, I am an introvert. Introverts do speak. Binomial nomenclature. Incorrectly is an adverb. Anyone else see the roach run up the wall behind the outlets? I don't have any bugs, but thanks. It's not Arabic. Jesus Christ, it's the short bus. I'm sensing special vibes here. Are you down with the sickness? No sickness. Introvert, extroverts are both nomenclatures. I don't know nothing about nomenclatures. You gotta be more specifics. I just don't give names out. I tell you this, I am not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. Like I said, there's a lot of people on YouTube that claim they're introverts and they are not even close. You know me personally, anyone will tell you I'm an introvert. Like this girl here, you got that Cali Muscle. He's not an introvert. He's a fake, okay? It's like back in the day when I went to high school, they played this preppy game. They wear their glasses and that, pretend to be preppy. That's just stupid, you know? Why not just be yourself? What's that girl's name? Okay, I know what it is. Usually you could tell an introvert because almost all of them won't show their face at all or very little. Let me see. Who is it? She ain't on here. Let me go over here. You know, I still got to read my emails. I've been reading comments here. This girl says she's introvert. She's not an introvert. This woman right there at Clancy Burp, she said, oh, I'm an introvert. No, you're not. You're an extrovert. She is 100% extrovert. Let's see. That's what she looks like. She's cute. Why did the thing just erase? Right there. I mean, she's really cute. But she's not an introvert. Why is my battery going low? Let me change some here. My battery's going kind of dead. See what's going on here. Uh-oh. Let me see something. There you go. Okay, I'm back. Is that running? I'm powering out. my power went out because I had a little soft plug there. Okay, let's go on with this. Jesus Christ, it's the short bus. Don't know what you mean by that. I'm seeing, okay, we gotta read down. Nomenclature is a Sunday word for terminology. They give a name for something. This boy be down. Laura, that's not nice. This boy be down. I am a grown man. I am a man. Let's read some emails here. Okay, so first thing we gotta do. I hate these phones. Okay. Let me see here for a minute. I gotta have display, connections, display, brightness. Okay, here's part of the problem. I don't know why it's doing that. You got an eye shield. Why didn't they let me switch it? Power savings. Okay, there we go. And this thing's acting crazy. I don't like these Samsung phones. Okay, there we go. That is part of the problem. Okay, so we're going to read the email that I got. Okay, where am I going next? Future plans. As I spoken, it'd be the Milwaukee Bucks in November. Remember, stuff could change. December. These are major stuff. Yosemite Park, California. I'll be heading out there. Probably Carson City. I was supposed to do that during summer, but I canceled it because it's going to be too hot for my dogs, for me, and I knew there's going to be forest fires. Manchester, Connecticut. That will probably be in a couple weeks. If anything, I might be heading out to Cedar Point for Halloween weekends. I might live stream there. Depends what's going on. I might go to a Cleveland Cavaliers game. When does the NBA start? I think that's into October. I think that's preseason. The summer of next year, 2026, I'm not sure yet. I got tons of videos I got to edit. I just got back from out in Pittsburgh. I went to Beaver Valley Mall. As I just put up the video there. So I just put up the video there. I just got out of TJ Lane's victims' grave in Cleveland. Someone pointed that out on TikTok. They did a great job. They didn't know who I was doing, but they knew the name of the grave, or the graves, the cemetery's name. And I stopped over in Plymouth, Michigan. Did a live stream there. So I'm all over the place, people. I work 70, 90 hours a week. I'm always busy. Just got home here in Battle Creek, so I'm taking a break with the dogs. I don't put my dogs in my arcade room because things tend to go missing, if you know what I mean. They're actually upstairs sleeping. I kind of wear them out. Pumpkinhead. Jimmy Joe's got the ball and won't give it up. Is that a basketball player? Jimmy Joe's. So, I think I'm going to cut off here in a minute. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and pop it up. I am a little bit tired because I got to get in bed here. Traveling can get to you sometimes. I'm not as young as I used to be, but I still love traveling. Yosemite, I think it's going to be fun because I'm going to go there and videotape. I think they changed the law on that. Some idiot's got to come up with some stupid Like I said, I understand if you bring a camera crew out there, but what's the difference if one person tapes, not put it on YouTube, and one person tapes and puts it on YouTube? Doesn't do anything to the environment. Oh, I am for the environment, people. My house is very energy efficient. I don't waste stuff. So I try to, you know, every one of us has got to conserve on gas and stuff. So, with that said, I don't think anyone else is going to write any more comments. If you do, go ahead and write them down. Or you could email it to me. I'm going to go to bed because my mouth is dry. I'm really tired. I've been up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. I've been up for 24 hours straight. 24 and a half now. Can you believe that? Okay, people, so that's the news for the games, where I'm going. Basic channel info. I got some of the A-list. I might do a more exclusive A-list, what games are coming out. So, everyone have a good night. It's game on. Actually, it's going to be game off because I'm going to bed. Feel free to write whatever comment you want, but be cool about it. So, everyone have a pretty good night, okay?